Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing a series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there to try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I'm having a pretty good day, because not only am I hopefully about to eat something delicious, but I'm also about to go to a concert in a little bit. But anyway, we'll get into that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, why wear super cool shirts? I always like to highlight super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Central Disorder shirt. One of two that I have. What is Central Disorder? They are a metal band out of Illinois. They're a local band. I ran into these guys 2 or 3 years ago now. They were opening for a show I was there to see. I was super impressed. Like, there's a lot of local bands that I absolutely love. In fact, I'm going to a local show right after I get done with this review. They're extremely cool, though. Like, it was one of those things where it's like, you could tell, like, they just, like, had everything already together, you know? Extremely fucking cool, really nice guys on top of it. Been fortunate enough to see them a few times now. I've obviously bought some merch. I've even gone over there and gotten some videos of their performances. So maybe you're interested, maybe you're a little curious. It's cool because all you gotta do, I have an entire playlist on this channel that is just for concert videos. So all of those videos of their performances are uploaded there, just in case you're interested. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why am I excited? Well, folks, because I'm headed back to, boom, Mr. Submarine. And with it being a sub sandwich review, I do have to preface it with 3 things real quick here. First of all, folks, for over a year now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. And what that means is I've been going out to basically every place that sells sub sandwiches, and I've been trying those sub sandwiches and reviewing them and posting them to YouTube. Second thing that I need to preface, not only do I post them just to YouTube, but I'm such a nice guy, I actually go over there and made a super convenient playlist. So if you do enjoy my sub sandwich reviews, thank you very much, by the way. I have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs. It's just my sub sandwich reviews. At the time I'm doing this, I have over 100 sub sandwich reviews. So if you want sub sandwich goodness, that's the playlist to check out. Second thing, folks, or third thing, sorry. Third thing, if over 100 sub sandwich reviews isn't enough goodness for you, all you have to do, folks, is just wait until Sunday. Why? Because Sunday is SUBday. That is the day when I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews to my YouTube channel. They are going to end up in the Subs for Subs playlist. And on top of that, because this is Mr. Submarine, it's also going to end up on another playlist, which is my Eating Out Illinois playlist. That is a playlist that is just for basically Illinois institutions, local spots, things like that. Things that are native to Illinois. And that is definitely the case, Mr. Submarine. They are an excellent sub sandwich place. I've gone over there and reviewed a few of their subs now already. But what is this? This, folks, is their... No, it's their corned beef sub sandwich. I wrote it down because but yeah. Their corned beef sub sandwich. This, by the way, is a regular size sub sandwich. It cost me $7.99. It consists of corned beef, cheese, mustard, lettuce, onions, and sauce. I do not know what kind of sauce, but we are going to find out together. I also reviewed another Illinois place, the Corned Beef Factory. So if you want corned beef goodness, let's take a look at this, man. It's been a little bit since I've been to... Okay. So it looks, boom, like this. Can we get a thing? It looks like that. I mean, it looks sexy. Let's find out if it is. Let me grab a little napkin here. All right. It's a nice cold sub. I'm a big fan of that. Like, I like hot subs too. And they did offer this one. They're like, you can get it hot or cold. Definitely going cold on this. It's corned beef, man. I like this a lot. So the sauce is It's like sub sauce. Like, I'm sorry, it's like, almost like kind of like an Italian style, like olive oil kind of thing. Like basically the stuff that like Jersey Mike's does. Their Mike style stuff. That's definitely what that is, and that's really good. It's giving a nice punchy kind of tanginess to it. That on top of the mustard is actually really nice. Like, I'm not a big mustard guy, but if you use it in the right circumstance, I'm 100% there for it. And on a corned beef, yeah, for sure. No! God. Oh well. It is what it is. That's what washing machines are there for. I really should just get a bib. That's a good sub, man. I like that a lot. I wasn't expecting, again, that tangy sub sauce, but I really like it. I also love that they use proper sub bread. You want sub bread, you want it to be a little bit firm on the outside, but you want it to be nice and soft on the inside. I cannot begin to tell you, and something I never really thought about until I started doing the sub sandwich reviews, just how big a difference proper sub bread is to the whole experience. Like, it is massively a difference maker. And Mr. Submarine, they make good subs. They use good sub bread. So I am 100% down for this. Now, if there is one thing that having the sub sauce kind of works against a little bit, it does go over there and kind of diminish that sort of delicious saltiness of the corned beef. Like, it's still really tasty. It's got a nice meaty taste to it. But proper corned beef, which is one of the best tasting things on the fucking planet, by the way, it's got like that nice, like, extra salty flavor. It just like it, it's just this really special, wonderful thing. With the sub sauce and with the mustard, yeah, it's just not quite. I'm not quite getting that, that saltiness that I would from the corned beef, but I do like it. The veg is really nice and fresh. Got a nice crunch to it. I mean, I like it. It's a good sub sandwich. Do I have some issues? The biggest problem that I have, again, really does come down to the corned beef. Because the corned beef itself, again, it does taste good. The only thing is that with a corned beef sub, when you put corned beef at the front of the name, that's the thing I want to be highlighted the most. And I feel like either I needed more corned beef to happen there, or maybe a little less of that, that sub sauce, just to let the corned beef really be the star. As is, though, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes, with caveats. Yes, with caveats. So here's the thing. If I wanted like a really good like corned beef, I wouldn't get this one again. Because although it is super tasty and there's nothing fundamentally wrong with it, again, it's just not highlighting the corned beef the way that I personally would like. But would I get it again? Yes, because as a sub, that's what I have to kind of, what I'm taking it as. There is something to be said for the sub sauce, the mustard, and the corned beef all working together, where you do get the tanginess, you do get, that nice meatiness. Like, it's a really tasty sub. Again, it just, the corned beef aspect of it. So that's kind of where I fall on that. It's like, if I wanted a really proper corned beef, again, I would go someplace else. But if I wanted specifically corned beef sub, well, there you go. By that same token, if I'm recommending it, I will say I don't think it's the strongest sub that I've had from Mr. Submarine. But I do think it's really tasty. It's just expectations. What do you want out of it? Do you want that really strong corned beef flavor? Because if you do, although you could always go over there, asked to not have the sauce. But then I feel like you would be kind of diminishing the overall of what this sub actually has to offer. Even if it's not the strongest performer in the corned beef section, the way the flavors all work together is really good. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go there, have yourselves a truly corned beef-tastic rest of your life, because, man, corned beef is just wonderful. I don't know if I probably prefer roast beef a little bit, but, like, man, corned beef is good. It's so good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, but what do you do if you can't do all the time? I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and bullshit, and unfortunately, sometimes we just have to deal. And when we do have to deal, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, the thing for me today is going out to see my friends. There's a band called Wolves as Sheep. They're brand new. They were originally a band called Killing Gods. Then the lead singer left, and then now they've rebranded. Find the things that make your life special, that make your life yours. For me, I mean, look, I do food reviews, and I go to concerts. I wear cool bracelets, which, by the way, this is done by a friend of mine named China McCoy, who, super awesome guy. I always like to kind of highlight his stuff. He's a martial artist, actor, comic book creator. If you happen to be interested in these at all, let me know, and I'll go over there and try to hook you up with him. He still sells them, I believe. But anyway, that's the thing, folks. It's just, try to go over there and find that stuff that makes your life special. Maybe it's going over there and reviewing a submarine sandwich before you go to a concert, but that's my thing, and you're not allowed to take it. Anyway, bye.